Two champions showed off their deadly kicks at UFC Vegas 81, with one of them rendering the opponent unable to stand. UFC Vegas 81 was held on Sunday, the 15th of October 2023, morning with 11 fights. The main match is a battle between two featherweight champions, Sodiq Yusuff and Edson Barboza. Yusuff, who is ranked 11th on the featherweight rankings list, is in good form. The owner of a total record of 13 wins 2 losses has a record of 6 wins 1 loss in the UFC. On the other hand, Barboza is known as one of the most powerful kick owners in the UFC. With a total record of 23 wins 11 losses, Barboza finished 4 opponents in the UFC with his kicks. However, this Brazilian hero is not on the rising charts. Ranked 13th in featherweight, he has lost 5 times in his last 8 fights. Sodiq Yusuff immediately injured Edson Barboza's head with his punches in the first round. Barboza tried to dampen his opponent's explosiveness by taking the fight to the ground. However, Yusuff managed to escape from the attempted ankle lock. In the second round, Barboza delivered a spinning kick to his opponent's body. However, the kick did not have the desired effect on Yusuff. Edson Barboza came back in the third round by throwing in a lot of strikes. Towards the end of the third round, Barboza managed to land his famous spinning kick. Sodiq Yusuff immediately staggered and collapsed to his knees after being hit by the kick in the head. However, Barboza, who tried to lock up his opponent, ran out of time in the third round. The fourth round was tight again. Yusuff slowed down, but Barboza was already losing momentum from his superkick in the third round. In the final round, both fighters slowed down even though they continued to land several punches. Barboza managed to slam Yusuff, but his opponent was able to get back to his feet. Towards the end of the fight, Barboza was able to launch another kick. The final result of the match must be determined by the jury. Statistics show Barboza leads 205,163 in the number of significant hits entered. Edson Barboza was declared the absolute winner with a score of 49-46, 48-46, 48-46. In another fight at UFC Vegas 81, a champion also showed off a deadly kick. Jonathan Martinez defeated Adrian Yanez in round 2 by repeatedly throwing kicks at the leg. Yanez was already in pain in the first round. The 14th-ranked bantamweight challenger, who had a record of 5 wins 0 losses in the UFC, finally collapsed and couldn't stand again in the second round after his legs continued to be kicked by Martinez. With his record now at 19 wins 4 losses, Martinez, who is the 13th-ranked champion in the bantamweight class, has finished off 2 opponents with kicks.